I always find it interesting to preach during Advent because, to me, my way of thinking, it's a little bit unique because I always tend to talk about Christmas, and they're two distinct seasons. It's a little bit different, I think, than Easter and Holy Week and leading up to all of that. I say that because we are waiting once again to celebrate the incarnation of Christ, an incarnation, a fancy word which means the Word made flesh. That Jesus comes into the world in a very simple, humble way. Simple, humble surroundings, being placed in a manger where animals eat, a trough. The King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the Prince of Peace, comes into the world to bring salvation. But first, he comes as a newborn babe. He, Jesus, reminds us as he grows older, reminds us what Isaiah says in the first reading, to bring comfort to his people. Comfort doesn't mean that we're always comfortable. It means that we're at peace, an inner desire to search out for the peace that grounds us in the Word of God made flesh. So no matter what's going on around us, good or bad or whatever it is, whatever life gives us, and it's always unpredictable, we are at peace because God brings us comfort through the Word made flesh, the newborn babe, Jesus Christ. We celebrate the second Sunday of Advent as we listen to the second letter of St. Peter, who reminds us that God is patient with us, that God always loves and always forgives. And he reminds us that there is no time with God. We are very calendar-oriented. We want to know what we're doing every day, and I'm the same way. So that's a part of life. Sometimes I think it's a part of original sin. But be that as it may, there is no time with God. He gathers us around the table of the Lord once again so that we can ponder the meaning of Advent. What does it really mean to you and to me that the Word became flesh? What does it really mean? John the Baptist tries to explain it to people, and he says there is one mightier than I who is yet to come, Jesus Christ, the Word made flesh. And even those words didn't convince everyone, but they were intrigued. They came to the Jordan to be baptized. John the Baptist reminds us that there is one greater to come. This famous saying of John the Baptist that we must decrease so that Jesus can increase in our hearts, minds, and in our souls and our very bodies. We are participating in the Word made flesh when we celebrate the Word, which we're doing, and we celebrate the sacred banquet of Holy Communion. We participate in that mystery of faith. We participate in that Word made flesh. We participate in the life and death of resurrection of Jesus Christ. All of that comes together at the altar of God, which gives us comfort and peace.